All right, let's get some 11 in real quick, baby. Yeah. Huh? Oh, you ain't gonna drop it off to me? Huh? Damn. Well, thank you.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on...
All right, let's see. We got technical difficulties. What the fuck? Shit glitched out.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Hurts throwing right away. Over the middle here to Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Oh, come on,
and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he goes out right around the 39. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it, got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Hurts. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive.
You seen something?
They're going to try and throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
You're going to get some bullshit off, too.
So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So when we finish eating, boy.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 45. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Damn.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll begin on the ground here with Vaughn. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8. Staying on the ground with Vaughn. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Prescott now from the 50. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
I didn't even do that. Drop the joystick.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
Almost done eating, boy.
On that one, it hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. From the gun, it's Hurts. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's a toss play right to Swift. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Blaze up on the ass.
On first down, Hurts.
Good pass.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On second down, Swift. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. The slot man in motion right. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Let's get it cracking, baby.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On second down, it's Pollard. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down and about the length of the football. Trying to run for it with Pollard.
Good run.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Vaughn on first and 10. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, it's Vaughn. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. On third down, it's Pollard. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Yeah, I need this help.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the fourth down conversion. Pollard will take it up the gut. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Vaughn, they'll try the left side. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
You know, we play really good run defense when you're playing 3-4. Those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Damn.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going deep here for Watkins.
Oh,
and that's caught inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The kick by Elliott is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Final play of the half, Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return
Timeout, girls. I gotta
after the break.
run to the door.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Hey, I got to pause after this kickoff, man.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back.
Hold on, playboy. Yo, 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 I'm back. I'm back, man. What's happening?
If it wasn't for today's guest. He has impacted me, inspired me, influenced me in many ways. He's my business partner in many ways. He's my friend
My
in many
bad.
ways. And he's helped me in ways that he probably doesn't even know. He's not just influential to me. He's influential to the whole hip-hop collective. He is a front man for one of the most legendary groups in hip-hop ever, Black Moon. He is from New York City, Brooklyn to be specific, Bushwick, Crown Heights, all of that. Shout out to the Boot Camp Click. Shout out to Duck Down. They brought us Helter Skelter. They brought us OGC. They brought us like Into the Stage, Warzone, Total Eclipse, Rise of the Moon. He has solo work as well. He did an incredible album with my mentor, Survival Skills. Shout out to P Money and Backpack Trap. We're not talking about Backpack again. He is working to block.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line has done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Y'all just fucking up.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. In motion, that's Tolbert. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. Finding room in midfield.
KDM, baby.
How about this?
How about that?
Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks. 83 yards. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They're going to look to throw. Quick slant to Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. He's got Smith here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Yeah,
To force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Oh, a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Prescott.
No.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come out with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Wow.
3rd and long for Prescott. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Reed Blankenship. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Elliott good on the extra point. It is now 10-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To throw is Prescott.
Ooh, good looking out. Dang.
We've seen these defenses making opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Tighten up, baby.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Prescott now. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jalen Carter with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football late to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
This is taken at the 18. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd down, here's Hurts.
I see the surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The Eagles on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing is Hurts. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down, went his way and worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Swift going to try up the middle. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Hurts. Flush to his right. Downfield. A big play there for Philly. 43 yards.
Running their plays over and over during the week and often get robotic for an offense. But on game day, they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Eagles get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, it's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Hurts completing this one quickly. Touchdown, Eagles! Greg Calcaterra from 17 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Kevontae Turpin now to return. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. Down the right sideline. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Hurts to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. That's on multiple defenders getting pressure. And it's a loss of 6.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On the option to give to Swift here. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure, but we're the type of team that can handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Ooh, we got our ass beat.
You know, I've been going to some stuff for years. All right, now, Wicked Wig of the West, finish what you were saying.
Being pregnant isn't my gateway to success.
What? Girl, I don't know what the hell you just said. The 4 teeth up there in the way. Open your mouth some more and repeat it again.
I've always wanted to be since I was 16 years old. So this pregnancy is definitely like my gateway to success.
What? Oh, my God. Gateway, huh? Girl, you need to catfish your way to somebody middle school. And no, where your baby daddy at? I'm sorry, yo. Child's happy.
We broke up because I was talking shit about him on social media, and I regret it to this day.
Hell yeah. So how long were you with this one before you let him snatch them tracks?
I dated my boyfriend for 2 weeks.
Come again, somebody.
2 weeks.
2 weeks is how long it takes you to get your wigs in from Timu, and he already did it and quit it.
Well, he's gonna miss out on a beautiful baby girl and me.
Girl, he ain't finna miss you or them invisible babies. You've been pregnant 78 times. You be lying about having kids. You just be catfishing babies for the little catfish nuggets you gotta. Alright, my bad, dang, don't wig out. How you know it's his baby though? You know you're hallucinating.
It is his baby. There's no way it's Texas guy's baby. There's no way in hell it's Texas guy's baby.
Hell yeah, it ain't Texas guy's baby. So what about Patrick guy's baby? Is it Patrick guy's baby? You know the dude that you was dating when your wig was messed up?
I like the guy that wants to flop. I actually like Patrick. Hopefully he busts to me when we do it. I hope he does bust to me because I like Patrick. We make cute babies. Do you even want more kids, Patrick? No way.
I knew that. So what about that Irish Chris Stapleton dude you was dating? You know that one time when your wig was messed up?
Yeah. Well, I really like him. No way.
Roger that. So what about that dude who drove that truck? You know that dude that you was talking to me?
I'm not the screen here.
Huh?
Are you not the screen here? No way.
Sure you like. So what about that dude that looked like Jeffrey Dahmer when I was out at that restaurant and he ate like Jeffrey Dahmer that one time y'all was out in the...
No way.
All right, we're going to get to the bottom of this synthetic Barbie. Have no fear. I'm going to find your baby daddy or your child's pappy. Roll the clips. Let's find which one it is. What about Dan with the idle hands?
No way.
What about come to me or I'm going to snatch him out of...
No way.
What about back road trucking, mud riding, Ryan?
No way.
What about you will or I will? Will?
No way.
What about what you mean that I put it in? Ken?
No way.
What about, babe, you're so silly. Billy?
No way.
What about Mike? You know, old Mike with the bike.
No way.
What about Captain Jeffrey? Always asking for a Dr. Pepsi.
No way.
What about that one random tandem?
No way.
What about that bald-headed bitch?
No way.
What about, I don't know his name, but I bet it's Dustin.
No way.
Well, what about him right here that could be his cousin?
No way.
What about this dude right here? I'm sure it's a serial killer.
No way.
What about last name Ice, first name Vanilla?
I don't get pregnant from clouds. I get pregnant from guys busting at me.
Oh, okay. So all them right there, them was just pull-outs. Them was all pull-outs, y'all. Them was fruit times.
95% of all the guys I slept with, they all put out.
Where'd you get these fractions from? You got more bodies than you got teeth in your mouth, so I know you ain't that good at math now.
That's crazy. When I hook up with these guys, it's usually right after my period, so nothing happens.
Yeah, I talked to him on the phone. He said he wish he could take back them 2 weeks of fun for that 3-minute mistake and the 4 teeth in your mouth that he had to get around to kiss you. You know what I'm talking about?
He gave me a beautiful baby girl, so I wish he'd stop saying that.
Loud and clear. So when you gonna have a little setup, you know, when people can go and buy stuff for the little invisible catfish, little nugget, little nug.
I'm not doing any registry or anything till after I find out what the baby is.
Didn't you just say it was? You know what? Never mind. So other than that, you been alright? Before I go, I'm just trying to check on you. You been cool?
I don't have any morning sickness. The only thing is I keep pooping in the morning. My stomach hurts badly in the morning. Is that normal? Like I gotta poop in the morning a lot. Is that normal? Hello? 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 Hello?
Somebody said you got pregnant by a dude that lived down the street from you that's a squirrel breeder. Is that true?
Oh, bitch, I never slept with a black guy ever in my fucking life. You wish. You fucking wish. You're gonna have to kill me first to ever have a black thing in me. Okay, you're gonna have to kill me first.
I'm sure you would have to kill them first. That dead tooth in your mouth didn't it? It must be big.
Hey, bitch, please.
But anyway, I'm out of here. That ain't that man's baby, so quit lying. If anything, that's Mattel's baby, because that baby's plastic and make-believe, like your wig. I'm out. send their ass back to the apartments. Shout out to, I'm tripping, so I'm about to send their ass back to the apartments. Shout out to Ugly Money Podcast, Trigger Alert. I love this show. Shout out to them.
You're saying that Kiki isn't wrong because she's been on Nickelodeon?
She's not. No. No, I'm saying she's not wrong because she's outside at a concert having fun. Who knows what goes on behind closed doors, but she's not wrong because she's outside having fun, enjoying her life.
And she's not wrong for being in a music video with the same guy that caused her relationship.
Thank you.
I mean,
Damn.
Hold on! It's that bullshit! See, this is what I'm talking about. You got goddamn single mothers out here, got a whole family at the house, willing to goddamn leave the nigga, leave the family for a goddamn video shoot to be a goddamn groupie. If she been on Disney, she should have to be a groupie. She's Kiki Palmer. But she wanna be in the videos dancing and twerking and goddamn with her cheeks out in Vegas with Usher. But you got a goddamn faithful nigga at the house with your kids doing the shit that she's supposed to do. That's the goddamn problem. Now you wonder why these goddamn men and these kids being hot girl because they mamas ain't at home doing what the fuck they supposed to do. Who the fuck raised you? Send her ass back to the luxury apartments. All I give a talking about she ain't wrong. You know what's crazy?
Yo, y'all, you killing it. This show is funny to me. Kiki Palmer ruining her relationship over Usher, doing